Hello guys, what is up? It is iPod Touch Bob coming back to you guys today with a new review, and today I'll be reviewing the Intempo Big Beat wireless speaker. Now this speaker retails for around $150 on Amazon, but is unfortunately only available in the UK. So any of you US viewers, this is actually not even available to purchase in the US, so keep that in mind when you watch the review. Now all links to find this product will be in the description down below, so check down there, as well as information about my Twitter and Facebook where you can follow me at. But anyways guys, let's jump right into this review and I'll tell you what makes the Big Beat speaker unique. Alright, so let's take a look at what comes in the packaging besides the speaker itself. Besides the speaker itself, the only two things you're going to get is the wires, which is the power supply to plug the speaker up. Interesting story about that. They actually only sent me UK wires and I don't have an adapter for that, and they didn't send me one. So I actually had to find my own wires to use with the speaker, so the ones that they sent me are useless to me. But that was interesting and unfortunate, but I got it working, so it's fine. And then we also have the remote, which you can use to control the EQ settings, the bass, the volume, the treble, and some more information on there. So it's a nifty little remote. It's always nice to be able to control the speaker when you're not right next to it, so that's cool. But besides the speaker itself, you're only going to get those two things in the box. Alright, so taking a look around the speaker, you can clearly see on the front that what we're going to get on there is going to be our EQ visualizer right there, just to see the bars of the music going up and down, so we can see all the different aspects of the track and stuff. We also get an LED indicator. It'll shine blue when it's on and red when it's powered off. And then we're going to get the Intempo logo on the top, but besides that, that's really all we're going to get on the front of the speaker. Now the left and the right of your speaker each house your 10-watt speakers on each side. I was skeptical at first about the audio quality that was going to be produced by these, but once I tested out the Big Beat, I can tell you that it produces very good audio quality for the size of these speakers. It works good with a lot of different genres of music like pop, jazz, rock, classics, dubstep, whatever you choose to listen to. It's going to produce good audio quality. Alright, now moving to the back of the speaker, you're going to get a few different things back here. Some information about the power of the speaker. This might not be important to you, but it did come in handy in my circumstance. You're going to get your audio input, your DC input, as well as your power switch. So a couple of different things back here. And it also keeps theme with the glossy look of the speaker, which looks really, really nice. The top of the speaker has a couple of different buttons that you're going to want to keep in mind. For one, it has your power button, which will actually turn on the speaker itself, so even if it's in standby mode, this will actually power it on. You're also going to get your volume up and volume down, and then finally you're going to get your EQ settings, and this just switches in between the EQ settings that you have on the speaker, so pop, rock, normal, and classic. It has a couple different options, so keep in mind these buttons, and they really do come in handy. And then finally, moving to the bottom of the speaker, you're going to get your 30-watt subwoofer as well as the air output right there. The subwoofer is 30 watts. It's pretty decent. It's not the most powerful bass of all time, but it will get the job done if you're like, you know, in a solo room or something like that. This isn't going to power a whole party, but it will get the job done if you just want to casually listen to music. Alright, so overall, let me discuss the Big Beat speaker and the pros and the cons. So the Big Beat speaker has a really, really nice design with the EQ equalizer on the front. That looks really, really cool, and is definitely probably the most focused aspect of the speaker. They really focused on that and made it its big selling point. The audio quality in these speakers is pretty good. I'm not going to say it's the best, honestly, for $150, but it is pretty decent. It will get the job done if you just want to listen to music casually. Honestly, I don't think it gets amazingly loud, which is one of my things that I didn't like. The bass is kind of a little bit muddy, and it doesn't get as deep as I would like on the speaker, but it's not too bad, and like I said, it will get the job done if it's just, you know, casually listening to music. It has a really sleek design. Like I said, it does attract a lot of fingerprints though, which is one issue. So if you have a problem with fingerprints, I would look out, because this thing does have a glossy finish, so it will attract a lot of fingerprints. Overall, I think the equalizer looks really cool and is honestly a great selling point for the speaker, because, you know, it attracts people that visit your house's attention, and honestly, it just looks cool on the speaker. Will it get gimmicky if it's you yourself? Honestly, sing it every day, probably you won't care about it anymore, and you might want to focus more on audio quality. But honestly, the speaker is pretty cool, and I think the equalizer honestly is pretty interesting on the speaker. I'm not saying this is the best speaker for $150, but it is a solid purchase if you're interested in picking up a speaker that's, you know, this size and, you know, stuff like that. But if you want to find it on their website, it's going to be on Amazon, so check in the description down below. I'll put links to where you can purchase it at if you live in the UK. Like I said, US people, you're not going to actually be able to buy this, unfortunately. But stay tuned, because I might be giving this away, so stay tuned to the channel. There's a chance that I might be giving the speaker away, so stay tuned for that. Also, let me know in the comments below if you would like me to give it away on the channel. That'd be cool. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to click that like button. Also, leave a comment down below with criticism or feedback. And then subscribe to my channel for more unboxings, reviews, and much more. But I appreciate your viewership. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in my next video. See ya.